You guys want to see something pretty cool and proof that there are no original ideas? So we have what looks to be about a 2004-2005 Beaver monoray. Not that it's important, but it has the build quality of a Beaver, but it's built on a Roadmaster chassis after Monaco bought them. But the cool part is on the roof. This has a 5,000 watt solar array on the roof, which is raised off the deck of the roof quite a bit, just like I've decided to do recently on big arrays. But it was done a little bit differently than how I would have done it. But these are bifacial solar panels, which means there are solar cells on the top and underneath. They went ahead and added a spray-on roof, which will be white and reflect light back up to those bifacial panels. And while they didn't go to the gutters like I like to do, they did use some aluminum unistrut, which I prefer aluminum rather than the steel ones you would normally see people using. But they did use some round aluminum tubing, more like ladder offsets. You can see they went over the top of the AC units, front and back. Use some pretty generic hold down clamps for the solar panels, which means you can pull these off pretty easily if you do need to service the AC units. But they also did seam it right there on the unistrut, so if you need to take that one section out, you don't have to take off the rest of it. Now, while the wiring might look a little bit sloppy, this is how it's going to be on most residential and commercial installations. And they have a combiner box right there for, again, for easy servicing. Now, I think this is brilliant, and the way it's going to be going in the future. I know everybody else's favorite question is, how does this not blow off when you're driving down the road? Besides being installed pretty substantially, it is completely open on the bottom right here. There's not a lot of profile for the wind to catch. It'll just go straight through it, which is pretty good when you're parking too, because that means if the wind's coming from the side or the back, it won't catch the wind in any direction. And of course, because this is bifacial, there's absolutely no real gain to making those adjustable. Having it flat on top right there alleviates a lot of maintenance issues, complicated and heavy articulating array mounts. So you don't have to risk your life trying to maximize your solar gain for 2 hours extra in the morning and a few hours extra in the evening. The owner of this has driven all across the country a number of times without any issues with the solar panels falling off. And speaking for myself, I have driven across the country and seen a number of these panels. I've never seen them waving or warping in the wind. I've never been concerned about them blowing off. Like I said, I think it just makes a lot more sense. And of course, if you really want to go crazy, you can put more panels stacked underneath it to slide out as more solar array, but it'll also give you more shade on top of your slide outs and weather protection. That's the way to go. It's a beautiful installation.